Yo, my name is MomoMorgana, and welcome back to the Sims 4 Ultimate Decades Challenge. It is year 1371, so we're getting on up there, we are. And we have a few exciting things to do today. First and foremost, we have a birthday, specifically Laura's birthday. Now, if you don't recall, I'm on the wrong screen. Laura is Stephen's youngest child, and once she ages up, I will be relinquishing my control over this side household, meaning I will officially be done with the side households of Gen 3. And then they'll be free to do whatever it is they want to do for the most part. I'll have to use a mod to stop Stephen and Alina from giving birth further. But yeah, that's it. So I didn't even have my D20 out. Wow. So she's aging up into a teenager, so we want to avoid the number 7. Yes, we do. So I'm rolling off screen. And she got a 15. Okay, so Laura survives. Let me make sure I'm on the right day. Sure am. All right. Laura survives, which makes me really, really happy. And this family will be on the gallery with all my other side households as usual. So let's go ahead and age her up. Hey, Laura. Okay. She is a child of nature. Oh, she's definitely going to try to follow Amice's footsteps and be a knight for sure. So let's just go over her one more time. She's sporty, charming, child of nature, and unstable. So athletic, I think she just likes being active, being fit, right? So you like the loot? Sure thing, Alondra. So let's go ahead and give her a makeover, and I'll be right back. All right, and last but not least of our Gen 3 side households, little Laura has grown up. I kind of imagined her as being a bit more unconventional. You know, she kind of like Amice and how Sybil might have turned out. Just doesn't really abide by the conventional standards of women at the time, which is really okay. Phone, I swear to y'all, it'd be quiet all day, and as soon as I record, it wants to go off. But you know, her sister kind of has that classic, she almost looks like a princess at this time, right? Like a princess you would hear about in the stories growing up and everything like that. I think that she wants to kind of be, I think less of a knight and more of an adventurer. Like, she thinks that there's so much out there to learn and discover and things that normally men would only get the chance to do. But she wants to do it on her own. She wants to, you know, get strong in order to protect herself. She wants to, you know, she's not afraid to get her hands dirty. She doesn't necessarily, at the moment, she's not like really worried about getting married or having children or anything like that. It doesn't necessarily say she doesn't want to ever, but it's not really a priority. She just wants to live life as much as she can and explore as much of the world as she can, especially with her family's decline as well. Looking at Stephen's household funds, they're also in peasant status. So I kind of went a little bit of a different route with her outfits, and I actually kind of really like it. Her hair is like shaved on the sides, which big no-no for women, you know. So I think she has a lot of her mother's personality, like that rough and tumble type of stuff going on. If we remember, her mom was from God, what do I call it? What do I call Oasis Springs? I don't know. The Oasis Springs is not part of an official kingdom, so it's really dangerous out there. That's where her mom's from, and I think she got a lot of that like rough grit from her mom. Which her mom still kind of has as well, in like her own little way. But I don't know. I don't really feel like giving them more peasant-like outfits or anything like that. I can't be bothered. But you can find Stephen and his family on the gallery. So let's go through them one last time, just so we're all aware. And of course, they will be in our side household updates, which will be out not soon, but the next time will probably be around 1780 or so. But here you will get Stephen Smith, the OG Stephen, with all of his traits and everything. So this is Stephen. He's joyless, teasing, music lover, neat and outgoing, and he had the super parent aspiration. You'll get his second wife, Alina, who was my resident thief. She has the market magnate aspiration apparently, but she's analytical, kleptomaniac, an insider, homewrecker, and apparently has ADHD. You get their sons, the eldest son, Osbert. If something happens to new Stephen, baby Stephen, this is our new heir. I'm really not a fan of this Stephen. There's nothing wrong with him, just like, I don't know, his brothers are cooler than him, in my opinion. He is the possessed sim as well. He has the possessed trait. He is stone-hearted, a daredevil, lactose intolerant, and a natural beauty. His... Nope, that's not the order it goes in. I think Maurice was next, actually. Wait your turn, Alondra. Maurice, the second eldest, who don't mind being heir. He has perfect pitch, he's proper, he's a bro, and he's spoiled. I think he has the curse trait, if I'm not mistaken. Alondra, oh my gosh. All right, I actually have no clue what I was talking about. Oh yes. I was going through the people. I had to stop and clean up my cat's litter box. All right. I don't know if I did her introduction or not, so I'm gonna just do it again. So Alondra, our pretty little almost princess. I imagine she's kind of like the village beauty, almost treated like a princess. She is timid, kind, a dog lover, and a bit detached. And her curse is haunted, so she's haunted by ghosts. Last but not least, actually no, not last but not least, second to last, we have Conrad, who is, to me, the coolest looking one. If I had to be in this household, I would desperately want him to be the heir, even though I know he's not, but I would love it if he were. But this is Conrad, our beautiful, brilliant, kind child of nature and captivating. He certainly is captivating. He captivates me. I hope to see more of him in the future. Hopefully he gets to have children to pass on his bloodline and his looks and all that. And of course, the sim we just made over, little Laura Smith. She's such a skinny little thing. She's so small. But I am excited to see what happens to her in the future. She's so cool looking. I don't know. I really hope to see more of her in the future. But yeah, these guys will be in the gallery under my hashtag as well. Make sure to turn on enable custom content so you can see them. And yeah, let's get back to the gameplay. Okay, we are back at the Smiths. Look at little Denise. Everyone's having a great day. It's still pretty early in the morning. It looks like Stephen's doing some of his studies. I think that's Stephen. Sure is. Hey, Stephen. You're kind of scary, but hey. Yes, so I do want to talk about a few things. As you can see, I paid bills off screen and we have nothing. Absolutely nothing. So a few things may or may not happen this episode, but we will see. So first and foremost, I got this weaving, the functional loom. I don't know if it's missing a piece or not. I got the medieval add-on, so maybe I just need to get my skill up in order to do that. Yeah. I've installed it a few times, but I thought that I could weave woolen stuff, but it's not even an option. Silk yarn. Maybe I'm just not high enough level for it, but I don't know. This is my first time testing it. Perhaps I should have tested it off screen, but maybe I think what I'm going to do in order for them to get a bit more money is start weaving something. So let's weave some cotton stuff for now. I do kind of want to do this part though, like instead of spending money on just making it in general, actually have them make the yarn and stuff, which means we might need to spend the money on a yes, we need wool. So maybe this would also give us a chance to buy a what is it called? What's that thing called that you get wool from? A llama? Is that where? Oh my gosh, I've been playing with this pack for so long. Do you get a wool from llamas? And I always use the cows. I never use them. If not them, then I definitely can get some mini sheep for sure. But I think the llama is just easier for me because it'll always be in one spot. Yeah, and then it just give us a reason to like make our own dye as well and use up a lot of the fruits we have. So hopefully they don't auto use the loom like how they auto use stitching. I wanted them to only use stitching if they had wool available, but they just kind of do whatever they want. But I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, I think that's what I'm going to do too. So Denise is not going to be too happy about this, but we do have some chores to do around the house. And I think who's going to be in charge of the loom? I think it'll be Mary and Annabelle because they have to bring in income somehow while they do this. Not Mary, Denise mostly does stitching and she has a bunch of them available. So maybe we'll steal some of her stitchings and whatnot. I did also get a medieval cook stand, chef stand, that thing that came with Home Chef Hustle where you can sell food. I got a medieval cover of that. So maybe Mary could also sell some plates, like some breads or some soups and everything like that. It is summertime, so perhaps some slices of pie. Because owning a restaurant doesn't exist until a few centuries from now. So I don't know. I'm also trying my best to hold on to Lorelei. What's the horse's name? Lamry. But I'm not gonna lie, he's getting kind of old. I'm just gonna let him die peacefully here. But if worse comes to worse, we probably will have to sell him because we have 6K now, like a little over 6K. But you know, our bills are still 3K. So the next week, the next sim week from now, right? They will have 3K, and then they'll have nothing after that because no one's bringing in any money because all the men keep dying, which is a problem. So we'll see. But I think I'll try using the loom for now, and making the yarns and stuff so that's not too costly. So we might get rid of this wedding thing. No one's getting married anytime soon, and then we might get a guy. Oh God, my banking mod is like, looks like you're pretty broke. You want a loan? No. It's oh my gosh, we offer you one-time gift of 50,000 to help you with your maid. You know, this what can help also? Pick up the phone and start a career. This said, get a job, you lazy bum. Listen, we're a house full of women, okay? We're limited on options. Take up a hobby like painting and sell your Sims creations. That's what I'm working on. I'm working on it, okay? Leave me alone. Okay. Wow. I've never been so low on funds that my banking mod said, hey, you broke bitch. Get a job. That's funny. All right, we're back. We do have a little less money than we did before, which sometimes comes with the game. But instead of... Okay, don't know what that pig's doing. Instead of getting, whatever the other thing was, I got pigs instead of an alpaca. I think pigs make more sense for the time period. So, yay, we have pigs, and we can get wool from them. You like silly behavior? Sure. Okay. Okay, nice to see you getting along with Albretta. I know you didn't like her when she was born, but I think that was more of y'all were... Okay. Hopefully I'm using this mod correctly. This is also my first time using, like, the other animals mod. So, it said they needed a shed, but I have a free range thing. But I think it'll be okay. I think this is fine. We'll see. But I think they're okay, and they're staying within my gate, which is the most important part. So, yes, we have pigs now for wool, so we can make, other things. So, with that being said, who do I want to do it? I guess I'll have Mary do it. She has high enough skill to make wool and to make stuff. The next harvest white wool. Yeah. Okay, so let's how do I get wool from you? I guess you're not ready to be de-wooled? I think everything's going a-okay, and if worse comes to worse, I do still have that thing where they can, like, do other things. I'm gonna test this, though, and spend 120. I know. Terrible. But I want to make sure it even actually works. Can you use it? Okay, yes, I thought I was missing a piece, but I think I just read it wrong. I think I can't do the rugs or anything until I'm a certain level. I think that's what it is. Yeah, she's doing just fine. I think. I'm pretty sure. I hope. I'm gonna open this up to see if we can even... Can I even see the thing? Can I even see it? No? Yes? It says you're done. I'm gonna give her a moment. If she's stuck, then that means I clearly did something very wrong. Okay, you acquired the weaving skill. This skill of weaving will allow her to create different beautifully interlaced fabrics. More varied types unlock at higher level. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So for now, okay. Now you have green wool. And we can sell the wool. Probably. Or preferably. You made wool. And wool can be used to make something she can't do quite yet. I don't know. I'll look at a cheat guide or something off screen in the meantime, but for now, it is supper time, so why don't you make some food that's free because we have things we can cook with. Let's just make a meal. You know, in these hard times, what can make things a little better than a nice hot meal? You don't even have enough potatoes to do that. That's crazy. And you're down 1 venison? Are you kidding me? Alright, well, back to broth it is. Let's make some seed porridge. Sure. Alright, the medieval stuff is in levels 3, 4, and 5, so we do have a while till we get there. So I was just being impatient. That's my bad. That's my bad. Why did a werewolf just run up on my house like next to my son like this? Ma'am? What are you... Really? Go trash your own place, and now you got Stephen being attacked by bees. You see what happens? Go home. What was this all about? Who are you? Maya Zapata. You're one of the peasant werewolves. Go away. What are you looking for? Gosh, she must be looking for something to eat. She must think that we got some food and some money. I'll tell you one thing. The food's inside the house and the money... Well, we about neck and neck, to be honest. Alright, well... Have fun looking for scraps, I guess. Okay, it is the next morning, and everyone's, once again, getting breakfast, getting ready for the day. They're all kind of settling into a bit of a new routine for now. What are you doing? Mary, just eat your damn soup. Alright, so everyone's coming to eat. I think I'm gonna head out with Denise a little later in the day to get some more intel on our 2 biggest prospects across the village. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm team werewolf or team spellcaster right now. I think I'm team spellcaster. Just because I think it makes a good amount of sense, you know? Because they can't have a child on their own without magical means, and we know the consequences of that. So it'd probably be easier for Santos to have children through an official mistress or something like that. It at least would give them a bit of a front to their gay relationship, but the village is so small and the people in that relationship are so powerful, I don't think most people say anything. Or if they do, they whisper it privately, because who are you going to tell? You know, they're related to the Lord's family. The Lords know that they're gay, you know? So these guys are just eating breakfast, getting ready for the day, and I want these pigs to be wooled already. I'm not sure if it's daily or if I have to wait a bit or what, but cow pies. Yuck. Okay, so call over, watch, put in inventory, trade, feed. Okay, so I guess they're not quite ready to be what's it called? Shed quite yet? I wonder if they take about as long as the goats do, because the goats, you can't... Sorry, not the goats. The sheep, the mini sheep, it takes a minute. I can trade... like normally. Okay. Okay. We'll see. I'll wait a little bit. I'll be patient. I'm not sure how long it takes for that to be ready. Don't eat. Okay, well... Pigs are gonna do what pigs do. So I'm gonna get all the chores done, the chickens and the cows taken care of, and I think I'm gonna have Denise head out just to get a break. She's trying to run away from her responsibilities again. She's like, oh my god, I actually have to actually do work now. Braylon is wondering if I want to go over their house. Yes, I will. Just give me a moment to finish my chores so my mother doesn't yell at me later. And yeah. Once she's gotten these couple chores done, we will definitely head over. I was actually going to start with Santos, but if Braylon wants to see us, who am I to stop that connection from happening, you know? Alright, here we go. Yeah, she's still not fazed by the vampires, by the werewolves, which is really interesting. So, I know your wife is right there and you have a child and all that, but let's just, let's have a conversation. Oh god, the other guys are in like their fury mode. So, let's see. Oh wait, I just realized something. I just realized my Sims audio was not disconnected from my mic audio. That's wow. Hey, the first 20 minutes of this recording might get a little loud. So, let's see. Let's discuss interests. You know, keep it cute in front of his wife. Okay. I wonder I wonder a lot of things. One of the things I wonder is if his wife knows about the flirtatious nature of our relationship. And if she cares, compliment his house. Does he want to be complimented? We can't even speak to him right now. Okay, this guy is wearing fuzzy slippers and doing push-ups. Could you please hold a conversation with us? Maybe Braylon isn't the best option. He can't even hold a conversation. I don't think she cares about all that. If he lets us live with him, with or without having his children, I don't think she cares. You want to be woohoo partners? That's a bit forward. Are we high enough to do that? I think we should... Wait, okay. Let's build a bit more of a relationship before I jump that gun, you know? He didn't like it this time? He denied our flirtations, but last time you were perfectly fine with it. Annabelle. You're not Annabelle. Denise, stop it. Oh, he was fine. Never mind. Do what you want to do. Braylon seems a bit distracted today. I'm not sure about Braylon. This is a lovely home for her to stay in, though, but I'm not sure if Braylon is the route we want to take. Yeah, she could, like, stay in here. Or no, that's the nursery. Where would she stay? So one family there, one family in here. Maybe this place? Upstairs? No. Well, I mean, we'd make room. We'd make it work. Here would be just fine. Alright, Santos, are you gonna act right? Did you always have that gigantic fence? Are you gonna act right, Santos? Because your counterpart was not. Let's share a secret with him. Don't pickpocket him. Lord, that'd be terrible. Oh gosh, this is not going the way I thought it would go. Yeah, we're perfectly fine with being flirted with last time. I guess last time Nelson wasn't like directly in front of us, huh? Well, he kind of was. He walked away for a bit, so maybe last time he was distracted. It's improper to do it in front of his husband. That's fair, that is fair. Oh, this girl is trying to flirt with him too. Okay, get your own okay, get your own ideas, okay? I'm the one trying to seduce men in this household, not you. And you're going after the wrong man, too. Yeah. You've already lost, sister. Go away. I guess he set some certain boundaries. Awkward encounter over socialization. Okay, he didn't like it. He does think of us as a pretty good friend, though, so maybe we should stick with that. So let's tell him about our orientation and identity. Maybe that would be helpful. So you could be like, oh my gosh, I understand. I understand you so well. Confess to believe in occult Sims, confess to being an alien. Maybe he'll believe her if she... If she confesses to that? I don't know. Ask what's new around the kingdom, I guess. Tell a funny story. Maybe he doesn't like that we're not... Okay, you know what? Just ask. Maybe he doesn't like that we're kind of ignoring Nelson. No, that was... He's like, my husband is right here. Oh my gosh, I thought this was going well. They accepted it last time. Denise's advances were rebuffed. How embarrassing. You know what? It's Agnes's fault. Aren't you Agnes Crumplebottom? Yeah. Why'd you do that, Agnes? Okay. This did not go well as last time. It could be because his husband is right there. It could be. That's very well maybe the case. So what if we kind of got him alone instead? For a bit, right? Without Nelson, just me and Santos. It is a cloudy day, but she took him to this kind of secluded little area with some benches. It's here in Hinford on Bagley. It's this little spot in that strange ring. So she took him somewhere where they could be a bit more private. She thinks that he's just a bit shy about doing anything in front of his husband, which is very, very fair. So let's just build up that friendship again. You know, play the innocent card, blah, blah, blah. Now, why is Stephen all the way over here to fish? Sir, you live next to a waterfall. What is glowing? What is that? Does this water always glow green? Wait a dang minute. Does the water always glow green like that? Inspect cottage. Don't do that, actually. Don't worry about the cottage. There is no cottage. There is a man in front of you, though. You know, let's, give huge amount of money. Do you know how much money your family has? No, talk about recent studies. Let them know that you're also educated. Even though you don't really do anything with it. But, you know, you did receive some form of tutorship. You can read. No, never mind. I was wrong. He doesn't want it anyways. Regardless of the situation, I guess that flirt was just a one-time flattering little flirt thing. Maybe him and Nelson had a conversation about it, but I don't know. This might not work out, y'all. This might not work out. Maybe his first impressions were right, that she was a bit immature. Growing closer and adoring. So she actually does really want Santos. I mean, she could try outside of the village, but I think she really wants Santos. Because he's in the village, it's easy. In her mind, it's easy. Maybe it's a good thing she's not a spellcaster or even a vampire, because she definitely would have used her abilities to kind of make him feel what she wants him to feel about her. So who knows? Okay, it's late at night. Clearly, nothing is gonna come of this. Every single time I try something, the relationship just goes further down and down. So I think he's perfectly fine having a friendship relationship with her. I guess that flirtatious moment they had in the previous episode was less of her being the seductress I thought she was, or that she thought she was being, and more of he was just flattered and flirting back for a second, having a moment of weakness, and he's like, no, I am a loyal man. I am married. I have a partner. That is who my eyes will be for. So I think Santos might be a bust, which is, to be fair, she got closer than Amice got. Is it too soon to make jokes? Is it too soon? Nah, I think it's been enough time. She's married, has kids and all that. It's fine. Speaking of children, she might possibly should be giving birth around this time. So I think I'll pick up in the morning just with somebody. I'll see if she's giving birth or not. Okay, so I was actually a little foolish. Wool pigs don't give wool. They just give meat, so I don't really feel like we should trade them for meat. We should definitely trade for simoleons, because I just bought a bunch of actual sheep that we should be able to shear this time. That was so silly of me. Why did I think wool pigs? That doesn't even make sense. I knew it was sheep. I was like, I feel like it's sheep, but I feel like pigs would be cooler. It's not. I know this. I haven't grown up on a farm, but I knew that. I don't know why I tricked myself. I think it's because I was like, it's The Sims. I can do whatever. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. I was like, wool pigs don't really grow wool though, but I thought that whoever made the mod was just like being, I don't know, being real adventurous. I was being silly. I regret my actions. And I deeply apologize. Now we have sheep like a regular person, not the mini sheep, just regular sheep. Jesus, Stephen's household moves quick. Look at it looks like someone got married. I can't exactly tell. This is not an update, just for the household, obviously. I just relinquished their control like this episode. Let's see. Maurice seems to have moved out. Laura seems to have moved out. She moves quick. She said, I'm out of here. And I think that's Osbert. I'm not sure if that's Osbert or Conrad who got married to that woman with the baby. Though it could also been Alondra. I actually didn't take a look at their sexualities before I left, so I'm not sure, but one of them, most likely one of the boys, got married to someone. I don't know if that person, I think that person had to have already been pregnant before I added them to the household. I don't know if that baby is one of theirs or not, but I'll figure that out. Not right now. Right now, Amice had a baby and I actually am late again, so let's go take a look at this baby. All right, so it seems that she gave birth to just one child this time, a little boy named Leon, which is so cute. Okay, so let me just make sure. Yeah, Bonnie's gone. Leon, Nicola. Okay, so first and foremost, I guess we'll roll to see if she even survived said birth. So I'm rolling a d20 if we want to avoid the number 1. She got a 2. Lord. Oh, scary. And did Leon survive the birth? We want to avoid numbers 5, 10, 15, and 20. He got a 13, so he did. Is it his birthday? Was I that late? It is, so I guess we'll go ahead and age him up while we're here, if it'll let me. It might be like, oh, he's not eligible to be aged up. Sure is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do instead is I have to like hop into creative something to come back, then it can let me. So he's being aged up today. Just give me a moment. All right, now it's letting me age him up. There we go. Oh, actually, now I have to do an infant roll, huh? All right, so for infancy, we have to roll a have to roll. Sorry, we want to avoid numbers 12, 16, and 18. There we go. And do you survive to be an infant? He got a 10. Yes, he does. So Leon, who I'm going to name Leonardo instead. He is, I believe that was cautious. I don't care. Sure. All right, so let me give little Leo the redhead? Question mark? How did that happen? Let's give little Leo a makeover. All right, here's little Leonardo. There we go. Apparently he's actually blonde, which I think is really cool and interesting. He already has his grandmother's facial shape, so I think he's just gonna look like his father, which I'm not upset about. Thomas is pretty handsome himself. All right, so that's 2 surviving children so far. I got her pregnant off screen, so she'll have another baby next episode. She is really popping them up back to back, but here's Leo and then his older sister, Nicola. They are both absolutely adorable. I can't wait to see more of them. And yeah, back to our regular scheduled gameplay, I suppose. Okay, let me make sure that I can actually shear the sheep, right? Yes, there we go. The sheep can be sheared, which is the most important part. And honestly, y'all, it is a little later in the episode, so we haven't spent a lot of time with Stephen. We've caught up with Chaya and Slack, but we never actually got to see how he interacts with some of the other kids in the village. So I think we're going to do that really quick. We saw some of his cousins. So yeah, he hung out with his cousins mostly, but let's see who he can hang out with, who he's not necessarily distantly related to. All right, let's try the Foleys. They are a peasant family, but at this rate, we about to have a hut just like this, so might as well get to know our future peers. So let's see, who should we start with? Let's just start with both of them. Some of them are spellcasters and some of them are werewolves, and I can't remember which one is which, but just introduce yourself to all of them regardless. All right, so he's met this kid, Talon. I think Talon is a werewolf. And Rhett, I think he's a vampire. And this guy, Ali? I don't know. I don't know what Ali is, but... Okay. It seems like things are going pretty well so far. No one's angry at each other quite yet. Alright, so it seems that the person, I don't know why I paused, but it seems that the person he's getting along most with is this Ali person, Ali Foley. I don't remember if he is a human, a spellcaster, or a werewolf. Actually, don't know. Let me see. Luke is human. This is his wife. He might be human. He might be one of the few humans in the family. Everyone else is like a werewolf or a spellcaster, I think. But they seem to be getting along really quickly and really well, so I'm not mad at it. So I'm glad he's made a friend so far, at the very least, a little boy named Ali, which is nice. It could be him, Ali, and Chaya. They could all be friends together. We need to hang out more with Chaya. She'll be aging into a teen soon, much sooner than Stephen will be, but I think it'd still be pretty worth it to befriend her and just see where things go, even if it doesn't lead to anything romantic per se. But boy, would having access to those household funds that Ivo left behind be very, very helpful. Alright, so let's leave Ali. The other two didn't really seem to be interested, which is fine. I know for a fact this blonde kid is a spellcaster, because this blonde woman, who is not in the outfit that I gave her, is also a spellcaster. But let's head out. Don't destroy their property. But let's head out to go make some more friends. Stop it. Stop. Have some decorum. Thank you. Alright, so this is the Lord's family. This is the current Lord. Most of these people in here are his children and or siblings. So there are two little boys in here. I don't remember if they're older or younger than Stephen, but let's knock on the door. They're probably inside. You don't want to talk to these adults. They're boring. But some of them are close-ish to your age. Stacy kind of just aged up. Meaning she's about, I don't know, she's a teenager, like 3 years older than you are. Well, a lot of years older than you are. I forgot how old you are. Let's see. Where are the children? The children aren't here. Fantastic. So we won't actually be meeting the Foley boys. I guess they're off doing something. Alright, well, let's head out. But this is a nice household. It's just so full. The Lords never have a problem with having a bunch of kids. Their problem is usually, like, dying before the kids are old enough to take over. Oh, wait, no. I found one. I found a boy. Sir Aaron. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Aaron. Harrington. Stop destroying people's property. At least introduce yourself to him. I'm pretty sure he's older than you and he'll be a teenager soon. At some point. Oh, you probably should have been a respectful introduction. Be respectful. Try to cheer him up. Be like, hey. I know you just met him, but, you know, you could try. Could you not play the fiddle right next to my ear? And there she goes. Fiddling. Yeah, you're both wearing the same outfit. That means you have to be friends. You're wearing the same... Oh. Okay. I don't think you were very comforting. Oh, well, he's fine. He laughed it off, I guess. Console about death. Oh, they must have had someone pass away in the family. Okay, these two are actually getting along pretty well. So he's friends with one of the Lords. I don't think this is one of his kids. I think this is his little brother. I don't know. But he's friends with someone directly related to the current and previous Lord, so maybe that can be helpful in the future. I'm glad he's actually making some friends, you know? Don't confess to being an alien. He does believe in the occult, which is helpful. Don't know why she just interrupted our conversation, or joined it, I mean, but whatever. Oh, here's the other guy, Stephen Harrington. Look, I can be friends because your names are similar. Stephen. Stephen is heartless, and he has the envious trait. Those are fantastic traits. This is why you're such good friends. Okay, you became pretty good friends with this guy as well. Discuss interests. Oh, Lord. Oh, you don't like your sister? Little niece? I think? Okay, well, he's getting along pretty well. Okay, he's getting along pretty well with the Harrington boys. That's a good sign. Pretty good sign. Okay, don't know where I should put my camera, but I'm just gonna put it here. Please. Please. Okay, this man's breaking his wrist playing with his child. Of course I believe in the supernatural. Okay, so the two boys both believe in the supernatural. They're friends. Don't start making a mess in here, I beg of you. Okay, so Stephen and Aaron Harrington, I think, are also going to be good friends. I'm surprised he's able to make friends in the village. I feel like my other children kind of struggle with this sometimes. Okay, I think that this went pretty well, and now he has a good bit of friends throughout the village. So let's take a look at who his friends are. Of course, he's really good friends with Chaya and the Slack, obviously. We didn't really get that much of a chance to talk to the others that much, but he has Chaya, a Slack, Ali, Sir Stephen, and Sir Aaron. Also, I do know that the term Sir is mostly supposed to be in reference to knights, but I use it in my gameplay to kind of help me tell who is and isn't from a prominent family. So he's made a good bit of friends. That's really nice. I like that. I like that he has like other people he can rely on besides just his family. And he can kind of be a regular kid for a bit. Because for a long time, he really wasn't. We haven't really had our male kids been able to be kids for a long time. Our female Sims kind of get there. But I don't know. I think losing our status is a double-edged sword. Because ever since we started Fireware, I just loaded in. Oh my god. It's probably the attic. Most likely the attic. No, is it here? I don't hear it. It's probably upstairs. I don't even see or hear it. God, what fire? Where's the fire? Someone find it. No, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No. She just stepped over here. She just stepped over. I don't even see it. I can't even hear the fire. What fire are we talking about? I literally don't even see or hear it, and it's not spreading. She just walked over here to use the sink. And, okay. Now, the thing is, Denise is the only brave one in the household because she stopped the previous fire that I didn't record on screen because it was stupid. But, let me see. Kids can't put out fires, can they? No. Well, actually, what was this? Can you put out the fire? No, you cannot. So, I'm gonna flip a coin. Because she's not gonna put herself out. I'm gonna flip a coin to see if Denise gets put out. So let me get out coin flip. Jesus. Let's say heads, that just loaded in. Let's say heads, she gets put out, tails, she doesn't. She got a tails. Mother. Why? Why? Oh my god. Okay. Denise died in a mysterious magical fire. Wow. Haven't had one of these in a while. Wonder what caused it this time. I'm sorry, Denise. I was Team Denise. I was actually... The thing is, I came back and the first thing I was going to do was make a group of eligible rich men for her to go after. I had a whole... The way this episode was going to end really required Denise, and now I have to think about what I'm going to do. How I'm going to end this episode. Okay. Sorry, Denise. Unless one of these guys put you out and they ran away. Your mother left you to burn alone. You know what? I'll stay with you, Denise. I'll stay with you, Denise. You deserve to not be here by yourself. I wish that Sims could sometimes auto put themselves out. See, now it's not saying there's a fire on the lot. As soon as she caught on fire, well, let me get out my spreadsheet. Let me have someone plead, you know? Let me have someone plead for her. Who's in the best of moods? Stephen is. Okay. I'll have Stephen plead to Grim before I get the spreadsheet back out. Oh god. Please, I had plans for this episode. Don't act shocked, Mary. You literally ran away while your daughter burned to death in the kitchen. Now, he's feeling pretty confident. He kind of cares. He kind of cares. Demand Denise be spared. Okay, stop crying for a second so you can plead. Or demand. He is spoiled, so I think he would be foolish enough to do that. Did he not even give me the chance? Are you... You didn't even let me try! What was that? Okay. Back to the coin, I guess. And I'm flipping twice, just because it fucked me over. Tail she revived. I'm sorry. Head she's revived. Tail she's not. She got a head. There we go. She's coming back. That was dumb. That was so stupid. I would have left her dead if Grim said no. But just because they wanted to do that to me, can someone call the ghost forward? Gosh, call her forward so I can bring her back. This was so dumb. I hope you pee yourself, Mary. That was, you literally let her die. Oh no, she was miraculously saved. She, some glitching. I don't know. Don't track the outfit. Did I accidentally press that? No. I didn't want the outfit to be tracked. So she's not dead, thanks to something. Don't know how, don't know why, but she is not infected. So, yeah, definitely Denise's final straw. She is not a happy camper. Her age got reset, of course, but, you know. Mary, I'm very disappointed in you. Cannot believe you let you have two remaining children. Out of the 6 you gave birth to, only 2 are alive. And you was about to have 1 alive. You literally were about to let her die. Even this guy was sad about it. He wasn't at first, but it hit him later. But, okay. You know what? You can be an ass if you want to. Be an ass who makes dinner. And everyone's sitting here terrified of death. Huh? Oh. You're... I can't get it out. You're terrified of death and it's attracted to him. And I'm gonna burst into tears. I keep laughing. I'm trying to hold it together. Take a deep breath. Let me express my thoughts coherently. So, Annabelle, who is deathly afraid of deathly afraid of death, the Grim Reaper himself, as he took away the soul of your sister-in-law, almost said niece, of your sister-in-law, you think it's appropriate to gaze upon him and think about how sexy he is, huh? Wow, what a sim. Annabelle Smith just stopped what they were thinking for a moment and found themselves staring at Grim Reaper. That man has so many of the qualities that make Annabelle's heart race, as if it were on a cross-country marathon. Their handsome features meet Annabelle's desire so readily, it's almost as if whatever created such a sim sculpted him specifically for Annabelle. Now the only thing left is to pick up their jaw and work on the courage to speak to such an Adonis. Hopefully, Grim Reaper will be kind enough to reciprocate Annabelle's feelings. Okay. I want you to know at the same time, she really wants to get engaged to Grogo. So, I don't know what that's all about. But, wow. Oh, I shed such tears of laughter. I was laughing so hard I actually couldn't get it out. It was stuck. Okay. Well, I'll let you ponder those conflicting feelings on your own, Annabelle. And the fire's like, it didn't even say we put out the fire. It just, I couldn't see it. I couldn't hear it. Normally, if I can't see it, I could at least hear it. No one was reacting to it. Like, no, everybody would walk by and nothing would happen. It wasn't until Denise crossed this path right here specifically. It wasn't until she crossed this path specifically, she caught on fire right there in the middle. And then y'all know what happened next. So, okay. Now that I've been thoroughly traumatized and very much amused, Denise is not amused. Justice for Denise, bro. Also, oh, now Stephen's here. Stephen must have heard something gone awry. Hey, heard you got quite a mess on your hands. Aren't you also deathly afraid of death? Here, Stephen, let in your uncle so he can see exactly just how bad things went. Let him in. Let him see. Can you clean this, please? And change this girl's diaper. He's like, oh, the Grim Reaper? No. Turn her right back around. You know that awkward family dinner you have after one of you just bursts into flames and the Grim Reaper is right there and one of you is trying to hide the fact that you really like the Grim Reaper, but you're literally glowing pink because you're an alien? You know? Happens to the best of us. Ain't that right, Grim? Grim, how you feeling? How are you feeling? Yeah, I know you usually like to stick around, but is there a particular reason you're doing so this time? Huh? I didn't think so. To end off today's episode, we're gonna go ahead and age up little Nicola. Also, Amice is pregnant again, so she'll be giving birth at the beginning of next episode, I believe. But that doesn't matter right now because it's Nicola's birthday. She's aging into a toddler. So who's closest? Are you? Yeah, you're like right there. So you can go ahead and get started before we roll. So I'm rolling off screen. So she's aging into a toddler. So we want to avoid numbers. I can't read. 4, 8, and 12. There we go. So rolling, and she got a 3. Okay, so Nicola survives to be a toddler. Yay! So come on, let's see what we're working with and then give her a makeover. She is energetic and inquisitive. Lovely. Let's give her a quick little makeover. And here is little Nicola. She is absolutely adorable. I am excited to see her grow up even more. But with that all said and done, guys, I am going to go ahead and leave this episode off here. We've had a lot to think about, a lot of changes, and I'm ready to see what the family gets up to next. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
No, I refuse.
I know it's sudden, Denise, but this isn't up for discussion or debate.
Do you think it fair to deprive us of our home? This house is all we have left to our name, and you want to destroy it.
I do not seek the destruction of anything. We have nearly nothing, and will barely be able to afford next year's taxes. Selling the home and everything within it is the only way we can pay our taxes, feed ourselves, and ensure Stephen is able to continue his education.
Oh, yes, of course. Stephen is the only one you seem to care about. Why must I suffer this embarrassment so you and Annabelle can spoil him further? Perhaps while we work the day away on a dirty farm, we'll have extra to purchase him a silver toy horse.
Denise, you know why Stephen receiving the best education possible is important. At the end of the day, we are all women, and we will struggle greatly without him. You know that firsthand after Grogo passed. By the Watcher, do not be so selfish. This isn't easy, but it must be done for the family.
Does the family you speak of only consist of Stephen and his sisters? Am I not also your family? I suppose that explains why my very own mother, the only parent I've ever known, left me to burn without even lifting a finger to help. Do not scold me about my care for the family when you did nothing for us. This entire village treated Amice like she was a monster, and you did nothing but offer well wishes. She met an untimely demise, and Emma was the one to help her. She picked up a sword just to be able to defend herself because her own mother wouldn't dare step out of line. I watched you run away while flames consumed me. Don't you dare call me selfish when you're the most selfish one of all. You only care about your precious male heirs, not the family. My sister has told me stories of our father and grandmother, the siblings I never got to meet, and how the family began to fall after my father's death. Perhaps, if you had been the one to perish instead of our father, Amice wouldn't have suffered. The family wouldn't be destitute, and your children would still be alive.
You've grown bold and forgotten yourself, Denise. I am still your mother, and you will still respect me as such. You are free to seek work elsewhere, marry, or join a nunnery. Life is stressful enough. Do not be a difficult child.